we're here because we're doing a sort of experiment here. I am playing Fable Anniversary, which is the up-to-date, the graphically improved, control improved, blah, blah, blah improved version of the original Fable that has now appeared on the Xbox 360.
And I am playing Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc,
No,
which
you're
is
not.
on the Vita.
Well, you are,
It's
but not
visual,
for this.
It's a visual novel, and it's nothing like Fable.
But not
so we're
for
going to
this
compare
stream.
the two side by side in a stream.
Don't listen to him.
See
about anything.
What they're like.
In actuality, you are playing the original Fable as emulated on the Xbox 360. And what are you doing with the camera?
I don't know.
Like following him so close. What are you doing?
This is what I do. This is how I play games.
Please don't do that.
This is how I play games. What are you talking about?
Oh God. So, in any case, you're at the beginning.
Look at my little braid in my hair.
You're
Do
in
you
the
see
first
that?
yeah, it's
I got a
great.
little braid.
You're in the first 10 minutes, and stop it. And I'm going to play the game like you're supposed to. Which is to say...
Is this an annoying way to play like that?
Yes, so you were at the beginning. I can't believe we let you on the TV.
Why is it so close?
Because you hit the button.
I don't know what that was. Oh, I committed a bad deed!
So Tom's at the beginning. He's just being a butthead about the whole thing. Me, I'm playing the game that in the way you're supposed to play, which is normal.
What does that even... No, that's
so
not... There's no right or wrong way to play the game. You
A
have
dozen
choices.
hours in. You do have choices, but I don't think one of those choices was meant to be that. So here I am playing as a fairly decent human being.
Who are you to judge? I'm just acting like I'm just doing whatever. Oh God, there's a bug Spider-Man in there. What is that? Is that a Belvedere?
Balverine, you mean? No.
Oh God, I'm kicking that that gross insect.
There are no Balverines in that barn.
Where's the chicken? Get over here. My feet are giant.
So if you've played Fable before, I am at the stage right after you complete the arena.
The arena was super fun,
The arena was not super fun.
You loved the arena.
There are parts of this game that haven't held up that well. The arena was definitely an example of something that does not hold up, but is instead rather frustrating and annoying and not at all fun. But
take that. Kicking the heck out of these Belvederes.
Okay, first of all,
what?
They're barrels.
No, that was an insect.
Well, they're not Belvederes or Balverines, I think is your point. They're just wasps.
I'm pretty sure they're Belvederes, but whatever.
I've lost Rosie.
Oh, I think I have Rosie already.
You do already have Rosie because you beat the kid up.
Furry bear.
I can't believe you beat the kid up.
I found Rosie. That kid stole Rosie, so he gets punched in the face. That's what happens when you steal Rosies.
So, anyway.
I don't think you understand punishment, Kevin. This
No,
is
I
like that
understand
Dostoevsky
punishment.
book. It's like if you commit a crime, you're either going to be haunted with it or you're going to punch a kid in the face. One of the two. Do I have any money?
Why are those the only choices?
I don't know.
So anyway, there's a silver key up here. I'm going to come up and get the silver key. So silver keys are keys you collect that then allow you... Some treasure chests require that you have a certain number of silver keys to open them. And I'm going to cast that spell, and then I'm going to try to help these guys out by
I'm a man of my word.
shooting my
but if you think that I'll
crossbow
turn a blind eye to your mischief, you're very wrong.
at
Look, try to keep out of trouble.
this
well.
giant
I think you may
troll.
have enough there, son.
I'm going to buy a present for my sister. Wait, do I have a choice? Ah, what are you doing? Why am I getting yelled at because I punched a kid in the face?
Because you shouldn't punch kids in the face.
Aren't I a kid also, though?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean... Oh, so you're pro-bully, is what you're saying.
Oh, that's
It's okay to beat up kids as long as you, too, are a kid.
This is kind of awkward now, isn't it? I don't really know why I agreed to this. I want to go down there. There's one more green dot. I gotta get all the green dots.
I will say that the lock-on system is still depressingly semi-broken, even in the improved new release. All right, I'm gonna pull off a good spell here.
How depressing is it when like someone has to remind you it's
One
their
of my
birthday
favorites there.
and that they want a present, and it's like just. If I like you, I'll give you a present. So you don't have to remind me. Like it's just sad.
Kids
for
sometimes have to be prompted to buy presents for their siblings and stuff because
This is depressing. This is just a depressing life this little girl has.
do you have any siblings? You
I
do.
have
You have a brother.
4 siblings.
Oh, I didn't know you had that many.
Yeah, I have a lot of siblings.
Do they typically, I don't know, like not interact with you?
No, I interact with, well, 2 of them I don't talk to by choice. I talk to 2 of them. I like my sisters a lot.
Well, that's good.
I guess I'll buy some sweets because my sister's
I'm gonna
such
buy
a bum out.
I'm gonna buy some chocolates in case I find a love interest.
My sister, she's so sad. Such a pathetic life, you know? Like, get some friends. Make some people like you. You know?
Tom, now not to spoil things, but if that's the way you really feel about your sister, things are gonna get some comeuppance here. But that's
Uh-oh.
mean.
Oh no, wait, what's gonna happen to the sister? I haven't played this game in a long time.
Oh, Tom.
Did something bad happen to her? I thought that was Fable 2.
Things are always happening bad to family members in this series. It's just kind of a
I don't
thing.
know, it's bandits. Ah, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? I'm gonna regret what I said about her. Was this game rated M when it came out?
I'm pretty sure.
Things that are
Maybe
M
not.
have, you know.
So here's a demon door. He wants me to perform an act of great evil in his sight to open, but I'm not going to do that right now. Maybe later.
you gotta
I don't
drag-
have anything I can do that's truly evil. Somebody asking if it's worth the money for the HD version or stick to the classic. I mean, the HD version is clearly HD. I mean, if you're... Did you just drop your controller? Pick up your controller. So, obviously, if you're... I think if you're just... Oh, I wasn't paying any attention. I was... You know, if you're having to choose, you know, between, for example, getting the original Xbox original on Xbox Live and...
Man, you said the words
getting the new
original
one.
twice and Xbox twice in that sentence.
Oh, it's like Tom McShay is accusing me of being too wordy.
What? I'm not wordy. Am I? I don't think I'm that wordy.
Did I not just give you a hard time yesterday about your use of the word suffocating?
That's
think
not
I
wordy.
did.
That's one word.
That's one word, but there's a lot of syllables.
There's a lot of syllables. There's like 4 syllables.
4, I know, that's way too many for one
It's
word.
a lot. I know someone, I don't know if they're in the chat, someone on the Twitters asked me if we have dead Xboxes in the office once. I don't know if you can see behind me, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11 dead Xboxes.
And that is not all of them.
That's like half of the dead Xboxes. There's
9 more in the
studio.
studio, and there's definitely some in the cabinet.
Yeah.
And some that had been sent back to Microsoft.
So I mean, we've probably had about 30 total. So there they are for your per-looking enjoyment. What else do we have? I'm in a cutscene that's unskippable. That's why I'm like distracted. There we go. Please reconnect controller 1 because it took so long that the power went out. Okay, so now my sister is probably dead, as you foreshadowed before, Kevin. And now I feel bad.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything about your sister's fate.
What is her name? Is it Maribel?
Oh,
Is it Gretchen?
no.
Do you know what her name is?
I forget.
It's Maribel.
Teresa.
Teresa? Teresa was the name of the seer.
Okay, it's not Teresa.
Is it Teresa? Because that would be weird then.
Forget.
So you know that last Fable
Why
game?
do I think it's Teresa? Because that is the Fable 2 Cirrus, but
And I don't remember her in 3, but she's in Fable Horse Adventure.
I was always sort of sad, actually, because is it a spoiler to say what doesn't happen in a game? I was really sad because I thought Fable 2 was setting us up for her to be the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
And then it never happened.
That's probably a good thing, though, right?
And then I was like, well, probably. But then I was like, I really thought that they were billing her to be the bad guy.
Oh, no, it's this dude. He's got the face. So, you know the last Fable game? Fable The Journey?
Horse Adventures?
Yeah, I call it Fable Horse Adventure. I'm like the one person in the world who thinks that game is amazing. Even when I talk to Peter Molyneux, he's like, nah, I haven't actually played that game. Or at least the finished version.
You really felt affinity for your horse.
Yeah, I thought that argued like why the Kinect is interesting technology and can actually help with games. No one else seemed to like it. I don't know who else played it, but every review was negative. So, I don't know. If anyone out there has a Kinect and a 360, like, that game's probably $150 now, right? It's a good game to jump into if you like the Halo or the Fables.
If you like Halo, you'll love Fable Horse Adventure.
I'm gonna skip this cutscene. So Herb, I don't know their full name because I stopped leaning in. He's asking if Fable 2 is the best Fable.
Yes.
I don't know. I could make a case for Horse Adventures.
No, you could not make a case for Horse Adventure. Oh, maybe you could. I don't know.
I really liked Fable Horse Adventures. I mean, those are the two choices.
Although, to be clear, it's not actually called Fable Horse Adventures, as we mentioned. It's Fable the Journey. But I would...
Fable 3 is a game that I overrated by a lot. I wasn't a huge fan. The story falls apart completely.
I did not like Fable 3.
And Fable, whatever.
I loved Fable 2.
Fable 2 is probably the best.
I
Probably.
bought
I don't know.
Like, I did so much in Fable 2. I bought the castle. I bought the...
I thought Fable 2 was on PC.
No, Fable 3 is on PC,
That's what,
though.
why did they port the dumb one?
I don't know. Probably because they could put it on
Windows Live?
Windows Live, yeah.
Everybody loves that stuff, right?
It's gone now,
I know.
right? I think
I
that
think so.
Windows Live is just gone.
Okay, so something happened just now, and I skipped the story, so I don't know exactly what it is. What happened, Kevin?
You're in the guild. Maze has said... Oh. So, as an aside, I'm sorry to get interrupted. I got out of my own thing. The targeting is just still such a pain. Like, when I press targeting, there's an enemy there, so you want to target the enemy, right? But then it'll, like, target my summoned sword. There is no circumstance in which you would want to target your summoned sword.
Why would you target your summoned sword?
That's my point. Like, but you pull the trigger to
Where's
target,
the demon door? I thought the
and then
demon
you
door was
target
flashing yellow
everything stupid except the things that you're actually going to want to shoot.
door. Oh man. Yeah, that's dumb. I mean, I think we can all agree that that's dumb.
It still has problems. I mean, by nature, the targeting system needs to allow you to target anything so that you can exercise your evil tendencies if you so choose, but it just gets a little... The targeting's still not good.
That's unfortunate. I was trying to make it
Which
to a
game's
demon
better,
door.
Fable 2 or Call of Duty? Well,
Fable 2. Fable 2. Fable 2.
it depends.
Fable 2.
Do you mean Call of Duty Modern Warfare?
You again? You didn't do.
He didn't say that. He said Call of Duty.
Well, the original Call of Duty?
I don't know. He said Call of Duty, right?
Yeah,
But either way, Fable 2.
Fable 2.
I don't care which one it is. Not a big fan of the Call of Duties.
The original Call of Duty was pretty great. That's back before it was a Medal of Honor clone.
I hadn't played... the first one I played was 2. Which was not great. It was kind of really busted. There. You just discovered a demon door. Hell yeah, it did. Oh, run, you stupid boy. I would probably punch this kid, too,
Why are you
if I
talking
could.
about COD on a Fable stream? Somebody asked us if Fable was better than Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's a weird question. But whatever. We answer every question.
Every single question.
I'm not gonna make this again.
Tom, what is the circumference of the Earth?
300 miles. Man, your grandma couldn't run. This guy's lying about his grandma's speed.
I'm pretty sure that that's not the answer.
I didn't say I'd answer him correctly. I just said I'd answer it.
That's true. I'm gonna be fair. You know, that's true.
Get in the ring.
That was stupendous.
Oh, tutorials.
Why do I just, the targeting is just such a disaster. It's an extra disaster because I've chosen to go with summon magic.
He gave me a stick? What is, look at this. It's got the white button.
I think it's the left trigger.
No, it's the left bumper.
Oh, it's, okay. Well, I meant bumper, but yeah, I had the wrong one.
Man, white and black buttons.
Remember
It's
those?
it's
So
such-
bad.
They're such harmonious days.
Remember Blades?
Yeah, I like Blades though.
I liked Blades too. It's not, it is a graphics update, but there were other things touched, like remastered sound, and the controls were changed to match Fable 2, and interface was changed. It's not just a graphical update, to be clear. And it also handily includes all of the Lost Chapters content.
I don't know what the Lost Chapters is.
So there were...
I didn't play it at least.
That was
Are
the,
they good?
When it came to PC, the Lost Chapters was included. It was additional content that had more missions and fleshed out story and stuff. And then it was released, like, it was then released to the Xbox as like a greatest hits edition.
Okay.
Sort of like how, you know, Morrowind was then released with Shivering Isles. And
Serving Isles was for Oblivion.
when does Xbox One controller driver come out for PC? That I
What?
don't know.
Xbox One's controller driver? It's not out yet?
Yeah, I'm surprised if it's not. I haven't tried. I actually would prefer playing PC games with the Xbox One controller
Over.
or the Xbox 360 controller over the Xbox One controller anyway.
Why is
if
that?
I had to choose. I don't like the bumpers on the Xbox One controller.
Aren't they weird? The bumpers?
Yeah, I don't really like the bumpers on the.
Also, someone who doesn't like any kind of rumbling, the rumbling on the bone makes my
It
fingers
just drives you
ache.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can just turn that off.
Oh yeah, but I have to turn it off. It was the worst in basketball because it just makes my whole hand ache with every dribble.
Games that get a little too carried away with rumble can this. I don't know if I'm probably weird in this because I typically don't get seasick when I play or motion sick when I play games, but. Sometimes
Do
if
you
a
wish
game
to
gets
leave your
carried
childhood
away with,
behind? Sure, why not? Seems reasonable.
sometimes rumble can actually make me feel a little nauseous if if a game's just doing nothing but rumble all the time. Like I can actually feel a little weird, but it's probably strange. It's probably because I'm old.
I just don't like rumble. I'm like the one person who has 2 6-axes and no dual
No dual shocks.
Because I like the weight and I don't know. I'm weird. Whatever. I grew out of rumbling in the N64 era, basically. I'm running. See, it's funny because when I played your game, Anniversary, I was immediately struck by how not good it looks. Because, like, it's 2014, it should look better than this. But when I'm playing this is the first time I played this in a million years, I think it looks fine. Because it's like, I expect, I don't know. My expectations are like, yeah, this is
Because
this
it's
is
old,
it's
you're
a decade
putting
old.
against old games. With this one,
I'm putting against current games, and it kind of looks not great next to games that come out in 2014.
I would say even next to, I would say I like the look of Fable 2 generally better.
Yeah, which is 6 years old.
Yeah, which
Which
looks
is crazy to think about that game being
sunnier
6
and-
years old.
No. I like the lighting in Fable 2. Even though they use the same engine here, they updated the lighting for Anniversary Edition.
Yeah, so I don't know. I was disappointed with how it looks, I guess. This looks fine. They should really bring back KOTOR, though.
KOTOR? What does
Yeah.
KOTOR have to do with Fable?
It's an original Xbox game that would totally still be awesome to play.
You know what you can do now?
What?
Is play KOTOR on your PC.
I know, I do have a PC that has... I have KOTOR on the PC also. But yeah, I don't know.
Anybody managed to marry Lady Grey? I haven't tried to marry Lady Grey yet, but then again, I haven't, like, I seriously just got to the bits where I interact with Lady Grey. Although I think it's interesting, as far as I know in this game, you're stuck romancing women only. Not that that's going to be really a problem for most of you, I bet, but I was a bisexual bigamist in Fable 2. I had multiple women and multiple men. And then all hell broke loose when they discovered each other. Oh, you can marry guys? Huh. All right. I haven't really done much with the with romance. The only people that have had hearts over their heads have been women, though, so far. But man, Fable 2, I went all out.
That was just what you did in Fable 2? Was romance people?
Oh, that was... Well, to be fair, I also tried to impress everybody. Fable 2 was very interesting in the sense that it was also a people crowding me out of my own house simulator. One of the most frustrating things that kept happening in Fable 2 was that I became so popular that I would literally have like a dozen people following me into my house and applauding. And it became quite the nuisance. And there was one point where I had to reload the game because I was stuck behind a door and nobody would move.
That's pretty cool.
So it was kind of frustrating. Like, I was so popular, people would just follow me into my house.
So Kevin Unord's biggest problem?
No, it was my Fable character's biggest problem. It's hardly my personal problem. People
You don't have
following.
trouble getting into your house because there's so many people?
No, I don't.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
probably a good thing.
So somebody asking if we can see the side-by-side comparison. I don't know if we can do that in a live stream, but the good news is we do have on GameSpot
I think we could
a video
do-
comparison.
I thought-
Maybe.
Maybe we can. I don't know if Dan...
I don't know. Hopefully Dan will... Where
This arrowing is super fun, at least.
Oh, and a brand new like menu system too. So it's not just graphics.
Yeah, I've been doing it.
Oh, he has been doing it. Okay, so
I don't want to repeat.
Dan just has too much to do.
I am rolling around. Can you still roll around like this, like an idiot?
Gray
No, they
House,
take that out.
Barrow Fields. Okay.
Doop, doop.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. Can I just attack people at random? What happens? It's not letting me.
I'm teleporting.
I'm learning how to use magic.
In Fable 2, you could have sex with as many people at once as you want. I got 15 STDs in a single go. Dude, that's why it gives you the option to wear a condom in Fable 2. There are no condoms in Fable, the original Fable, as far as I can tell. Although I have boinked. I boinked a prostitute.
Okay.
I love when you first walk into that area, the madam walks up, and she's just the bustiest gal. Thought I'd share that. But she truly is something to behold. Wait,
Put that weapon away. I said, put that with.
Sorry.
That's better.
God forbid I touch my crossbow and you have a heart attack, dude. One thing I haven't done is cast an area of attack, an area of effect spell by accident and have everybody run away frightened of me. That used to happen to me in Fable 2 every so often. I'd hit the B button by accident and I'd cast a spell and injure people and they'd run away from me and get mad.
You have learned.
Sorry to those people in Fable 2.
Play with Whisper. Who's Whisper?
Whisper is your female roommate.
No. Well, whatever. I'm gonna be an adult. I'm skipping right through to adulthood.
She's something dealing with Whisper is one of the early major choices that you have to make.
Wait, what's the final thing I gotta do? Oh.
What are you doing out here, boy?
I will say too that compared with the original, I think that they've adjusted the difficulty a little bit in Anniversary Edition.
What did they adjust?
The difficulty.
Is it harder or easier?
Harder. Not by much. Oh, my halo just appeared for a moment. Come on, come on. I'm going to do some muscles for these people. Hey, everybody. Ha-ha!
All right. A lot would need to change.
Let's see what other expressions I can pull off.
All right.
Oh, I can tap dance. Well, that wasn't very exciting.
All right.
Ooh, sexy hero pose. Oh, that's the same one I was using. Damn it.
Wonderful.
Bloodlust roar.
These people really need television.
It's so true. Do an HD fart. Somebody wants me to fart. Do I have fart? I think I do have fart, yes.
Oh, that sounds very pleasant.
Gross.
Very good. Now shoot me with your bow. Things people don't say to me in real life. Where are you?
You don't have the right friends.
Shot. Bow. Bow. This guy's really good at not getting hit by my arrows.
The Fable townspeople do have boring lives. They're amused by farts. Although to be fair, Tom is amused by farts.
I'm not really a fart guy. It's not really my favorite kind of humor.
So, you finally met Jack.
Come on.
I met
Why
him
can't this guy just... Ugh.
when he burned down our home and cut out my eyes. But he wasn't lying.
Oh, Tom, if you look at my screen, you'll be spoiling.
He's kept her in
Don't look.
Blockade prison.
What? I'm not going to play through this game again.
Well, that's your sister.
Oh, she's blind?
She was kidnapped and her eyes were blinded.
Huh.
Her eyes were
Did it say
gouged
her
out.
name just now?
I don't remember her name. Somebody said I fart good. Thank you. I've been practicing my whole life.
Guild, you have to get Mother out. She's the only one who knows how to reach the sword. You did read the book I sent, didn't you? The sword is everything, and it could turn the world to nothing. Oh, and Mother has a gift for you too. More power than you can imagine.
Check the guild for more quests.
Check the guild for more quests. I'm gonna go see the demon door here. This is my first time in this area, so I don't think I've seen... I think it is anyway, so I haven't seen this demon door. One of the things I will say I don't think is held up all that extraordinarily well is the world structure of just having everything chopped up so much.
Single man
Yeah, because it's not really an open world, right?
need a ball and
So that was in...
Oh.
posh
This one is not going to let me in without a posh wife, which I assume means Lady Mary.
Lady
What's
Grey.
her name? Lady Grey.
Lady Mary is
Lady
from
Mary's
Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey, yeah, thank you.
Yes.
And back I go.
I don't want to attack.
So yeah,
wasps.
it is Teresa. It's the same Teresa.
Oh, look at that.
It's just you're a different hero in the second game.
Oh. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Well, look at that. Now I know where Teresa came from. I'd forgotten that.
I still was thinking that they were going to turn her into the bad one in Fable 2.
But she's your sister.
It's funny how, not your sister in Fable 2, she's just the last hero's sister.
Yeah, but you know her as a sister. Sisters aren't bad. Only children can be bad.
Is that the way it works? Oh, I got to pay attention to my screen. Sorry. It's funny, like, I hadn't played Fable for so long. It's funny how Fable 2, like, remains in my memory, but Fable 1 had faded so much. Fable is a really fun adventure, but it's not...
I actually am kind of still, it's funny that I'm, like, there is deja vu, even though I haven't played this for a million years.
Yeah.
I still remember it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Martimer points out that all the heroes are related. So good points out, because in this, the previous hero was, like, the hero was your mom. Like, you're all descended from that line.
No, I know how heroes work.
So, and yeah, somebody's saying no new content in this. It does come with the Lost Chapters content.
You are getting killed. Have you gotten to that part yet?
Yay! Check it out now. My it's kind of, it's not like its own separate piece. It's intertwined. But now it looks like my Halo is going to be appearing more frequently and steadily. I need to do more good deeds. Oh, I got to level up. Let's see if I have enough to do that.
Yeah, how weird is the level up system where you have to like go to like those little portal pods?
I'm kind of okay with it.
It's weird though.
Is it?
Isn't it?
Well, yeah, actually.
Yeah. Wasps. This wasp is not a great fighter.
I feel like I have the spells that I want. Changing spells is cumbersome, whether you're using the old control scheme or the new. So, yeah.
That's a shame. Oh, that wasp was so dead.
Get a little more guile. All right, I didn't have much because once I was done with the arena, I had a lot of orbs to spend.
I got a wasp head, which is kind of disgusting.
Good for you. All right, let's take a look at my map. Okay, Temple of Light. I guess I'm going to donate more at the Temple of Light. So I'll either go to Witchwood or Knothole Glade. Alright, off to Knothole Glade. Oh, infinite money cheat on the first merchant in Bowerstone? I don't know. I didn't try.
Totally burped.
I'm not sure if $40 is steep or not. We were... We were having a grand discussion today about the entire issue of value. Actually, Peter and I had a fairly rousing discussion about what value is, specifically around Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes and $40 for what sounds more or less about 4 hours of content, 2 hours, and being able to finish the main campaign in 2 hours, and. Obviously, Fable is a much, much longer game than that. Certainly you're going to put a dozen plus hours into Fable, probably.
He's plundered this village for far too long.
Good thing we don't judge games' value just based on how long
Just
they
based
are.
on how long they are versus how much money they cost.
If we did, then Splunky would be the best value ever.
Friends, talk to the
It would.
over there when you're ready.
But,
Took me 1,788 runs on the Vita before I completed it. That's a lot of runs.
yeah. But I don't know. Like, I think it's $10 to download the Xbox original on Xbox Live. But I don't know. Like, I think this is it's a decent game. It's
Seems like a lot. I mean, because you think
a
about
lot if you've already played it.
Well, there's okay. So, what is it called? The Shadow of the Colossus Ico collection.
Oh, that's
HD collection?
outstanding.
It's outstanding. It includes 2 games that are better, and it's 2 games for $40. And it's like the Ratchet and Clank collection is 3 games for $40.
That's true.
So I mean, you're talking about 1 game for $40. Like that's clearly not the value that has been set for HD collections at this point.
On the other hand, I think that the visual upgrade in this is more than I usually expect.
Just up the road from here.
We had to talk about like Beyond Good and Evil and that HD re-release.
Well, that was also $15 HD
Right.
update as opposed to a $40.
No, that's true. It's interesting that this is, but on the other hand, it's not just like an increased resolution and call it a day. It really is
I know.
a lot of remastering that went on here that you can just see from the moment you play.
Shadow of the Colossus and Ratchet and Clank look really good, by the way.
Yeah, they do.
This is, yeah, I mean,
I don't know. Like it's always hard to say. I think I'm not one.
it's pretty easy to say.
Well, it is easy to say.
Yeah.
But I'm not typically one that. All things considered, I would rather play new things than old things. In the sense that if I'm going to spend money on something that's new on shelves, I would rather that be something new.
Wait, it's not, even if you haven't played it?
If I haven't played it, that's something different.
Okay, well, that's kind of what we're talking about.
Typically,
aren't we?
because we face it, we do this for a living. There's a very good chance that when something is re-released in an HD version, that we've probably already played it, or at least know a lot about it. I think I crashed, but I'll wait a second because sometimes this happens, but it's not.
There you go.
Oh, there it goes. Yep, see? Yeah, I will be honest, I've had some crashes in the Anniversary Edition.
Okay.
And this isn't just the machine at the office, it's also my machine at home, so it's not awful.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like the game is just a buggy mess, is what I mean.
The archaeologist is in.
That's good.
I just mean that I have had a few crashes. This is out now.
Yeah, it came out
So yesterday.
yesterday.
I'm working on a review. We got it on Friday to start reviewing, and unfortunately, I had to take a bit of time to play Wolf Among Us.
Unfortunately?
Well, I mean, fortunately, I should say I had to spend some time on Wolf Among Us.
Yeah.
Not unfortunately, Wolf Among Us is really good. All right, quests. I guess I'm going to the temple. Oh, let's do Break the Siege, which is also in Knothole Glade. All right, back to Knothole Glade.
$40
yeah, I mean,
seems like a lot of money for this game.
I totally get it.
Okay.
But it doesn't feel necessarily like a jip or anything. I mean, I at least appreciate that this wasn't. It's not just slap a, crank up the resolution and call it HD and shrug shoulders and that's it, which you do see
Yep.
with a lot of these HD re-releases.
Well, I've got a new job for you. These bloody villagers are holding our boss, and they plan to hang him. So I want you to take a message to their chief. You tell him we'll raise his precious town to the ground if he doesn't hand our boss back. Got that? Well, run along then. We haven't got all day.
And this is the same price as something like, what, Gunstringer when it came out? Because that's how much Kinect games are. Yeah, it's kind of weird when you think about it, I guess.
Every time something is released, though, it's pretty much a Kinect game as opposed to a Kinect-enabled game.
Yep.
I always think I just automatically think that it should be a downloadable game.
The hill by the tavern, and that's
I guess
Well,
that's
downloadable can still be $40 though.
Yeah, but I guess that's the snob in me just assumes that if it's Kinect, it's probably a fairly mechanically simple game that doesn't
That's probably true though.
justify a full retail price.
Gunstringer.
But I think that's just me being a snob.
There's been like 2 or 3 really good Kinect games though. Just the rest of them are junk.
Oh, we got 5 minutes left, Dan tells me.
You're going
I'm gonna kill this
So
dude.
this is the 5-minute warning.
or a real fool. Well then, let's get
Where I start killing everything.
You can do that. Do whatever you want.
Look, the gates are
Take that. There's like a wasp trying to kill me while I kill this dude.
You're so mean.
They're not even like putting up a fight. They don't even care that I'm stabbing them to death. They watch me kill their friend and they're just like, yeah, seems like a cool thing to do. I would have killed my friend too if I had a sword. Where's this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if how much my summon swords can do on their own.
I wish I
They're
had
all
some-
running.
Of course they are. They're summon swords. And they see what I'm doing in my game.
Ah, the lock-on. Somebody should have set the lock-on priorities to work better.
Yes.
I think I failed this quest the first time because I
Did you what?
attacked somebody I shouldn't have.
Oh, I do that all the time. It's kind of how I play Fable. I used to play games, I always took the bad side when I had a choice. It's not anymore, but that's how I played Fable when it came out. Stupid wasp, stupid wasp. Hey, you're not doing too good, Kevin. Roll.
Whoa!
How much fishing did you do?
I haven't done any fishing this time. I'm not a big... When it comes to fishing in games, I'm not really big.
What about Animal Crossing? It's like half the game is fishing.
I haven't played Animal Crossing in a long time. There are exceptions, obviously. One of the worst fishing things ever. Anybody out there that played Nier, there is this fishing thing that happens near the beginning of the game that's so utterly busted.
What is it? How is it busted?
I think I'm gonna need to leave this area because this is a guard that I think just can't die.
Why can't he die? I thought you could kill all the guards in this game.
But I think he's mission critical. So.
That's unfortunate.
Brace yourself for the pain.
I wish we had a great place to end this live stream. And it's like, wow, that
I know,
was awesome.
right?
And now we can end it. I don't think there is one.
Oh, you know what? I can do this fancy.
You're gonna do something fancy?
It doesn't work. He made it there, so.
Well, that could have gone better, eh? I hope you weren't expecting a reward.
Oh, F you.
What did he say? What did the tattooed man say?
The bandit prisoner escaped. I killed him before, and then it just, like, something happened. So I thought I wasn't supposed to kill him. I wasn't paying any attention, really.
Well, I'm gonna stab this dude with my stabbing sword. Look at him go. He doesn't like it. Oh, no, did I kill him? I thought he would be able to resist it. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, you're talking. Sorry. Kidding. I like giving Tom a hard time. He goes, oh, we have to wrap up. I don't know, Tom. What do you have to say? What are the things that we should wrap up with? What are your thoughts today?
I had a good time.
Yeah?
I think if you're interested in playing Fable, I would recommend just downloading it though, because this game holds up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Somebody pointed out, you know, the oversaturated, brightly lit, you know, look is a Fable thing, and I do think that, you know, some of that's been lost in the remastering.
Yeah, a little bit.
They've changed the lighting model to be a little more real time, but I kind of miss the fake sun rays and the things that were not necessarily real time model lighting. So I don't know. You do what you do.
You do what you do.
That is some circular logic, if ever there.
So thanks
you,
for joining
everybody.
Kevin and I, and have fun doing what you do when you're not watching us.
Yeah, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
Bye.